It is I, Rock God 2004, with another video, Halloween themed. Shall we crack on?
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, silver shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, silver shamrock.
I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever. A joke on the children. I'm glad you'll be able to watch it. You've got to believe me. They're going to kill us. All of us. Stop it! Halloween. The world's going to change tonight, Doctor. Happy Halloween. Stop it!
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, the night no one comes home.
Did you poo your panties? Did you? I do hope so. Anyway, I'm not doing all the Halloweens, as you can see by the title. I'm going to show you my edition of a film that I watch every single Halloween. Because it just feels like Halloween. I've never known a film be so Halloween-y all my life as this. And I'll start with my very first edition, was the DVD of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I was always disappointed with this. It's the Good Times Company original one. I think it was the first time I did actually ever see it, though, with the Universal logo at the beginning, because when it came out on video over here, it was on 4EMI. Heavily cut. Wow, was it cut. The bit where she backfires with the thing in the bed and she goes like that, and as she moves her hands away, right, on the UK VHS, you see her hands go like that and it fades out. That's how bad the censors were over here in the 80s. The bit with the drill, you'll know it if you're a thing gone. That was cut heavily. And that's just and the bit where the guy gets the head pulled off. The only bit you see in the English UK video was where he grabs his head, shakes it, and then the scene went off. Is it any wonder we thought it was crap when we very first seen it? So when I saw this, it blew me away. The full uncut version was actually broadcast on BBC one Halloween, and I don't know whether it was accidentally or not. But it's the old card clip-out ones. Because it's a film I love, like, I won't part with the DVDs, that being one as bad as it is. And then the next version I got was when this beautiful thing came out, the complete Halloween box set. Mine's always been in the cellophane and up like that, so I don't know what's behind there, and it's in near mint condition. So I've well looked after it. So the Halloween 3 disc in here. Use the original cinema art. And the disc also had sort of part of the poster art on the witch's head. I know there's a lot more people seen this now, but if you haven't seen this yet, forget Michael Myers, or you're going to hate it. Just forget he exists, just for one film, and watch it as a standalone film. I don't like the fact when people start moaning, it shouldn't have been part of Halloween, it shouldn't be, it should just be... Well, it is. It's done. Michael Myers should never come back after Halloween 2. There you go. That's why it was Halloween 3. It was supposed to be different stories every year. But because that many people moaned, I want Michael Myers back. That was it. Don't get me wrong, I love all the Halloweens. I love Michael Myers. But we wouldn't have missed it if this had been the last one after they carried on doing them. But this is a fantastic film. So that's the Halloween 3 Blu-ray out of the box set. Soundtrack on vinyl. I've got quite a few variants of it, actually. And the first one I got, I don't have an original, but I would love the original on MCA. But this is the first one I got with new artwork. This was on Death Waltz before the joined forces with Mondo. It's got a picture of Alan Howarth on the back there. You did get a poster with this, exactly the same as the front sleeve art, which I think is rather peculiar. And then you got the record, came out on a few, 2 or 3 different colours, and I think it's just orange, I think. Yeah. Now there was one that was like orange and black. I think it was split or like just mixed up. I don't think it looked very nice at all. I actually liked the plain orange far better. The second one I got, same cover, but this one had an Obi strip, which is what Mondo and Death Waltz actually do usually. The back was different, didn't have the black and white photos of Alan Howarth. Actually had a couple of scenes from the film on there. This didn't have a poster, but it did have a very large booklet. I think this is one of the best, if not the best, Halloween soundtracks. Actually, I mean, I think I probably like the original better, or on a par with it. But the music in this is absolutely phenomenal. It's not all Alan Howarth. John Carpenter did it in cahoots with him as well. I think he did parts of it. But yeah, what a soundtrack this is. And then you also got. Oh, you did? I didn't realise. You got the poster as well. It's probably the same thing. Yeah. So you got the poster again. I think it might be slightly different on the bottom. And then this one, I got this one. I bought this off somebody in America. And I only found out of its existence on the internet. I was like, oh. This is black with orange splatter. Look at that bad boy. And the labels actually say Halloween 3, not just Death Waltz this time as well. And it's got the artwork as the same as the cover. But I think that is absolutely gorgeous. So that's the second one I got. Then Mondo and Death Waltz released a box set. You had to buy the records separately. So there's Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. You could either get them on plain orange vinyl or there was website exclusives of different colours. So I went for the different coloured ones. Then I got a couple of the orange ones as well, and I actually bought an extra box. I still need 4 and 5 and orange vinyl to complete it. But this is the box with them all in. And it's upside down because I'm stupid. So I'll just pull out Halloween 3 from the box that I decided to put in. They brought out 3 different colours to match the colours of the masks. And I think, if I remember rightly, it was like a clear vinyl with the coloured blob in the middle. And this opened as well with a game and stuff in it, like a magic trick. So they actually did a really, really nice job with this release. It folds out, not just like a normal sleeve. It's got like a proper fold-out thing with inserts and stuff. So that folds right out. Then the sleeve comes out like that. The game's in there as well, or the trick, whatever it is. So this is the one that I put in the box because I think this was the US exclusive, if I remember rightly. So I thought with the coloured vinyl ones, all being like the US exclusives and website exclusives, I thought I'd put the American one in. So this one was green vinyl with like a black globule in the centre. And this one was to represent the witch's mask. It's such a nice green, that. If you hold it up to the light, you can actually see the black a lot easier. And the next one with exactly the same packaging. And this one was to represent the skeleton mask. And it's like a frosted clear with a black puddle in the middle. And this one was same packaging again, and because all the UK ones of the 5 Halloween soundtracks are in the box, because all the UK ones were orange, I put this one in, and this one is to represent the pumpkin mask, and it's orange with a black puddle. So there's each colour to represent the mask. And the last one that looks like this, again, same packaging. With that one, I put the sticker on the actual outer plastic sleeve that it come in, like the cellophane stuff. Because I want to keep it in that one, because this is quite rare, this one. And I was absolutely, lucky to get this. This was an exclusive. Can't remember what it was for, but it was some, either a convention or a Comic-Con or something exclusive in the States, and it was a UK seller that sold it, and I'm sure I got this for about 20, 25, 30 quid maximum, and I've seen it go on like for sale for well over 100 to 200, so I was very, very lucky. So this one is Coke bottle green with orange with orange splatter. You can see the splatter more as well when you hold that up to the light, but I think that's absolutely gorgeous. That colour, that Coke bottle green, kind of reminds me what, without being so see-through, what glow-in-the-dark vinyl looks like before you hold it up to the light. So yeah, that was exclusive. Very lucky to get that one. So I managed to get that one back into the cellophane stuff. It says BF on it. I don't know what that stands for, but I think that's something to do with whatever the convention was. Then I also got later on with the first Death Waltz release, the one with like when you get the poster with like squiggly lines, it's like their version of what the TV screen looks like. There was so many came with the flexi disc. I think some were given away at a convention, and some were randomly inserted, given free with the album cover, but I didn't get one. I only found out about it later on, actually. Anyway, I eventually found one in eBay. It's not marked, it's because it's in a plastic bag with a piece of cardboard behind it. But that's the flexi. I've debated putting it in with the album or not, but I don't know. So that plays a 45, and it's that theme. That thing. But to be honest, it sounds fantastic on vinyl, and it sounds great on the soundtrack as well. It is on the soundtrack. I think that was like just as like a little bonus extra / promo kind of thing. And unlike most flexis as well, this one, it's actually quite sturdy. Yeah, it bends, but the others are like a lot thinner. This is like really decent quality stuff. As far as flexis go. But yeah, although when I got that, it's such a great little thing to have. And then second from last, I got the Scream Factory 4K, which I've got 1 to 5 so far. I can't afford the box set of the other 3 yet, but I'm hoping it stays in print long enough for me to get it. But I got these when I was working, hence why I could get these so fast. But the first 3 came in a box with a 7-inch single. So this is Halloween 3. I won't show the other 2. I'll show them at later videos. Now, Scream Factory don't ship internationally. But fortunately for me, Sacred Bones Records do. And these box sets they did in sort of partnership with Sacred Bones. The difference being you got a 7-inch single in with the 4K. But the 7-inch single was a different colour to the Scream Factory release. I think the Scream Factory release was clear vinyl with red and orange splatter. This one, to me, I like better because it's more Halloween colours. So I'll show you it anyway. So take that lid off. These are gorgeous, these. Look at that. So when you take that lid off, you can see the 7-inch single first. So the A side's got Chariots of Pumpkins on, and side B has got Season of the Witch. I have no idea which pieces of music they are because I haven't played it yet. This is not off the original soundtrack. This is re-recorded by John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davies. So I'm actually quite intrigued to hear it, but it's just I've never got around to playing it yet. I haven't actually played much vinyl / records for a long time. I need a new stylus, to be honest. And then the record comes in this little inner white sleeve. Yeah, it is a hell of a lot nicer. This was orange and black splattered. That to me is so much more like a Halloween colour. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Don't ever finger mark your records, kids. Never. You'll go to hell. Yeah, the Scream Factory one was clear vinyl with, I think it was 2 different colour splatters. Tell me that ain't more like a Halloween colour though. And then lastly in that box is the 4K itself. I've had a lot of people moan about the artwork for these. I think they're beautiful. I think it's absolutely stunning. Not just this one, but all of them. However, I do think this is the best one of the lot. Look at that. Now the picture on this is mind-blowing. It is gorgeous. And really hard case outside as well. You take the 4K out, it's got that artwork, or you can reverse it to the original artwork as well. And then in this one you get Blu-ray, which I think is the new scan, the 4K scan, not the same as the box set. And then you get the 4K disc with the different artwork on. I've only watched that once, and I am going to watch it as soon as I finish this video, because I haven't started my Halloween films yet. But that's the only one I'll tell you I'm going to watch, because I'm going to do a video of the ones I watched tonight. So that's the Scream Factory / Sacred Bones Records box set of Halloween 3 on 4K. And the last thing Halloween I'm going to show you, not Halloween, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I got this box in the post because there was these things that Waxwork Records sell called spinaches. And I thought I'm having them. They didn't ship to the UK. So I'd messaged this in a group, and this lovely guy come on and said, oh, we sell them, we've got them. And I swear to God, he did a fantastic price on these because I wanted 4 of them. Far cheaper than get them direct from Waxwork, even with the postage included. Because these things cost a fortune. They're called spinaches. And what you're supposed to do is take them out the box. And then when you put your record on your turntable, where the little spindle is what the record goes over, these sit on it in the middle on the record label and go around with your record. I've never used them. I probably never will because I'm going to keep them boxed. However, having said that, I've still never ever bought them. I might take them out and have a look, see what they look like close up. So the only one that's not Halloween 3 related is actually Halloween 2, and it's a Michael Myers one. Look at that. So yeah, you can imagine little Mikey spinning round on your turntable. And then the other 3, these are the ones I wanted the most, but I did want Michael. These are beautiful. One after each mask. There's a trick-or-treater, the skull. The detail on these things is unbelievable. Even through the box you can see, oh, look at that. The witch mask, trick-or-treater, look at the hands. Stunning in that. I think they are them. And the last one I got, my favourite one, was the jack-o'-lantern. However, his trick-or-treat bag looks like he's holding a pair of pennies. Filthy beast. Absolutely gorgeous, them. I love them. I'm so pleased to have them. So that's the 4 spinaches I've got, and that's pretty much all I've got that's Halloween 3 related. So yeah, that's it for Halloween 3. I thought I'd do a little Halloween related thing, and I picked Halloween 3 not because it's my favourite one, but it is one of them. I picked it mainly because it's just like, it's got the essence of Halloween all the way through from start to finish. Fantastic film, absolutely brilliant. I'm glad it gets the love it deserves now, more than what it used to years ago, because it thoroughly deserves it. So I'm off to watch Halloween 3 and some others, which I shall do in a video tomorrow or the next day. Let you know what I watched and what I thought of them if I haven't already seen them. Happy Halloween to you all. Hope you have a fantastic night. I would love to know what you're all watching. Comment if you want to let me know, or if you can leave a link for your video and I'll watch what you put as well. So yes, again, thank you very much for watching, all 2 of you. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Cheers. Look after yourselves. Ooh, glow-in-the-dark Eddie on my Iron Maiden t-shirt. Ooh, should be daft get.